you, Paulette? How are you today?
Good. How are you, Master Philip?
Okay, so I just want to ask you about the medical Qigong. So you take the medical Qigong before and now you understand what is the Philip Light medical Qigong. And I would like you to share your knowledge, what you know about the medical Qigong to the other people. Can you share your what you know about medical Qigong? Yeah, go ahead for that.
Well, yep. Good afternoon from Edmonton, Alberta. First of all, Philip is across Canada, and we haven't even met yet, but we've been almost 8 years online training. And I have to say that I participated in Qigong for the reason that it was more of a passive martial art. It was more of a soft art that could teach me a little bit about breath and teach me the ability to use my breath work to help encourage me to heal from a spinal cord injury. And it's amazing that I did throughout my time learning with Philip, I learned about passive Qigong and active Qigong. So both have their parameters around me. We've added some Tai Chi in this as well to support me with my central nervous system. It's amazing to know that Qigong is mostly based on life force. So it's the breath work that I work with Master Lai mostly in the mornings. And I do it sometimes 5 days a week. And I find that it's an amazing scheduled lifestyle for me. It's a lifestyle.
You know, about medical Qigong, we are more emphasized to cultivate the vital energy and life force. And we would like to working through the breath, through the exercise, through the meridian, acupressure point, massage, to improve our health. So when we do the medical Qigong, we have some exercise like the beauty massage and working with the acupressure point, massage our body to improve our health, to empower our energy, So, and how do you make use this skill to improve your health? Go ahead, Paulette.
So after doing multiple workshops with yourself, and it's amazing that I've learned there is all that stuff that comes on top of the Qigong training. And what it's done in my daily life is it's taught me to work with my breath work, which keeps me calm. I go through a better schedule in my daily life with a busy family. I'm able to actually apply it. I've applied it to sledge hockey. I've applied it to other sports like bodybuilding, weight training, and things that I encourage people to do, by the way. I've applied it in such a way that it allows me to appreciate the moment of what I'm doing rather than just speed through life and speed through everything. Because before, everything was kind of a blur, especially after a spinal cord injury. So I've learned to slow down in a passive way and enjoy the moment and apply it, whether I'm cooking, whether I'm cleaning, whatever tasks I'm doing, I'm able to put it into my mind and use this energy technique to allow me to probably perform better with less stress on my central nervous system. So I have to say it's an incredible technique that anyone can use if they want to apply it.
The medical Qigong is amazing for us to train ourselves to meditate when we move, So when we do the exercise, you also remind yourself to calm, relax, let your mind reach to the state of peace, harmony, and tranquility. Let your mind reach to the subconscious state, So, and that is a really important moment for our Qigong practitioner, If you can maintain your mind, reach to the state of peace, harmony, and tranquility, reach the state of subconscious state, that is a really powerful for self-healing, because once we reach that state, our body will recall the set to natural state, and our self-healing ability and self-adjustment, self-balance will be picked up, and we can have a really good health, with this kind of training. So I would like to ask you, when you do the exercise and use exercise apply in your daily life, so you feel that is really useful, right? You told me when you do your daily work, you apply the breath and the meditation, and the rhythm. So that it really help you. So I would like you to tell people how you use the qigong to improve yourself and work for yourself and for your family.
Well, it's interesting you're saying all that because basically Qigong puts us into alpha state. And we have 5 brain waves that we usually work with throughout the day. And I found that with a spinal cord injury, I was either going way too high in my state of thinking, and I was making a lot of mistakes in my life, or I was going way too low, and I wasn't able to basically compensate what I was doing. So I apply it daily when I'm doing everyday tasks, even driving. I'm telling you, we shouldn't do it while driving. I don't tell people we should, but if you've got another driver who's actually speeding in front of you, take a moment and breathe and think twice about the state of mind you're in, because it works with the in state of the mind. And so it allows me to use my mind to apply this type of a technique, breathe through things with a much better steady breath, get the oxygen I need, obviously, and get my brain to fire up properly so that I have clarity. And I think the number one thing, Philip, what you're telling me is, how do we get that clear technique, that clear state of mind so that we're able to have the right response, whether it is for our children, whether it is for other people? I find that if I'm not doing Qigong, I can literally catch myself, not being able to find that balance. So it helps me to find more balance in my neurosystems. It's a beautiful thing when I can apply it to anything I do. And again, I say I've used it in sports and I've used it in cooking, cleaning, vacuuming is incredible when you apply this technique. And before you know it, I've already vacuumed the entire house and I didn't even know I was doing Qigong vacuuming. But it's not a mystery to me how this is a science that helps the human body to relate to the task. And that's what I'm learning, is it helps me to get to the task more in a generous fashion rather than speeding through it. So I enjoy the present moment is what I'm getting into, is the breath work gets me into the present moment.
Yeah, that is a really powerful work, to apply our qigong to our daily life. For example, when you go to take a walk with your dog, or you go to swim, or you go to do the housework, you can use the breath, use the intention to focus, to working with the meridian, with the internal organ, with the color, that can be very powerful for cell healing. So I would like to ask you, how do you use the medical qigong to help other people? Can you tell me, how do you use it to help other people, Paulette?
Well, I'm glad you asked that because, always when you have teenagers or you have older children, even younger children, there's times that they go into a bit of a crisis and what they see is different than what you see, but they can actually see how you're presenting to them. People can see how you're presenting. At that time, raising kids, I've used Qigong to heal my children. I've used Qigong to help other people who've had medical illnesses. I don't claim to be a doctor, but I do claim to work through practicing side. I've been able to even, first responders, I've noticed that sometimes when I've used Qigong around them, I've seen a whole different change in their pacing systems. So you can use it in home, you can use it out of the home, you can use it around anybody, my pets. I can put my hands on my dogs and they know what I'm doing. They know that they're receiving energy. So it's how you use it in your daily life. And it doesn't matter what situation you're involved in, you can actually apply these techniques to other people and give them a chance to feel the energy field around themselves. And it brings them into quite an awareness and awakened state too. So it allows us to work with not just ourselves, but other people, which I really love as a technique.
I would like to ask you about me and you is living in different city, you know. You're living in Calgary.
Yep. Edmonton now.
You're
Edmonton.
in Edmonton now. Okay, you moved to Edmonton now, and I live in Ottawa. You know, we never been see each other in person. You know, so it's a very interesting thing. You know, but you can pick up the qigong from me. It's very comfortable, and you can get a lot of benefit. Can you tell tell the people how you can do that? Okay.
Yeah, because we're living in a virtual world, Philip, and it's crazy because you like to think that virtual world means maybe you won't meet somebody, but online, literally, I have to say, because we're on these androids constantly, it's a positive reinforcement, a positive way to actually, and I encourage people this, even long distance. I absolutely can tell I'm in Philip's energy world. He can tell he's in my energy world. We can tell we're corresponding through the mind, through the energy fields. We are connecting. I mean, not only do we have meridians on our bodies, I have to say we have meridians on Mother Earth, but we can still use technology to connect this way. And it's not a mystery to me. Some people, I have to say, would not agree with telepathic situations. Some people might, but each their own. We have the ability to connect and connect these dots and connect energy. And it's amazing. It's astounding because healing can go that far. It can go around the world, around the globe. It doesn't have to be just in person. I wish that Philip and I could meet in person. I'm sure our energy would blast the planet at this point, but it's amazing that you've got to realize that one person brings two people, brings three people. It's exponential. Even when it happens to be online, people do appreciate that it has the privacy to be in home, but you can still be in an exterior plane as well. So yeah, I love it, Master Philip. It's great.
Well, that's a very interesting thing, right? And I believe that you can learn from online, from the distance, but you can still, learn it well. That is amazing, right? And I believe that I am a person to present all the knowledge, to the people, to teach you. You are happy to receive it, right?
Right. And you know what's amazing? You said it right there. We have masters, we have grandmasters, but it's not often you will get an actual master to train you, especially in the Western world in Canada, to train you one-on-one, to do this type of training and healing one-on-one in through workshops. I have to say, Master Philip, you absolutely come out of your shell. You bring us out of our shells and you bring us into a formal setting, and we're able to just be ourselves, wake up daily, and respond the way we can. Every day is not the same day. Every day does change, but the training is daily. The training is very centralized and it's very, how do I say this, user friendly. So it's amazing we can share this world. I could tell you right now, 100 years ago, we wouldn't be doing this. It wouldn't be happening. So it is a wave of this world that we are using technology, but to better ourselves. And that's what we're promoting. And I think it's true. Promote things like this to be better and connect people on the same level. So we can all be on that level and level up with ourselves.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, your sharing. And I hope you can get a lot of benefit from the medical qigong. And also you share your knowledge with people to help your family, yourself, and other people. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. You have a good karma. You do that for the people. And anyway, thank you very much, and thank you for your sharing. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Yeah.